For absolutely no reason at all, I'm gonna waste Kuiper on maxing out Blood and Iron because it's one rank away anyways, and I want to see them all maxed out, and it's bothering me. Do you also play Warframe? No, I haven't played Warframe in 10 years, and my experiences with Warframe were just getting bored trying to farm mastery level and having to Forma over and over. And honestly, I hate Forma in this game too, but at least Forma in this game, you don't get weaker as a result of it, which is pleasant. That's one thing that I really disliked about Warframe at that time 10 years ago is that like I just couldn't feel like I could play the game until I had mastery and until I had format all my items and everything, and it was a bit of a pain, to be honest. But I'm sure my opinion today would be very different if I played it, because I'm sure the game has changed a lot in a lot of good ways since then. Climbing from 1 to 30 in Warframe takes 2 minutes. When you're a new player 10 years ago, it didn't feel that way. It certainly did not feel that way back then. But again, that's why I said I'm sure it's different today. I wouldn't have the same opinion. How do you get Blue Blood Bloomer? Just look around the map. You'll find it. Eventually you'll find it. There's a lot of missions that offer it. Don't be lazy now. Go and look for it. Yeah, the problem with this game is that everything's too expensive and tedious to grind. It's tedious to grind, more tedious than Warframe to grind some of these things, and also more expensive in the shop, which leaves for very little options. Why not Blue Blood Bloomer and not an ultimate weapon? I like Blue Blood Bloomer more than Thunder Cage. I don't think there's a lot of benefits to running Thunder Cage in general. And the only weapon that I can think of that I think would be better than Blue Blood Bloomer is maybe Python, but you have to grind that out, and I don't really want to grind it out. But if you want to grind it out, more the power to you, and it looks like a solid weapon for it. What do you think the seasons are going to be about? No idea. Yeah, for what it's worth, I think Thunder Cage can be a very, very, very good gun to help with Glay's weakest point, which is her mobbing capability. She's very bad at, well, everyone's bad at farming compared to Bunny, but, you know, this can help cover some of that distance a little bit. Thunder Cage can be used as a DPS gun as well, and it's okay. It's perfectly fine. But you're relying more on the individual gun damage rather than the massacre damage by doing that, which is like a small trade-off, but it's fairly inconsequential. I think I have everything. I can start my Devourer grind for modules now. Or external components. I keep getting them mixed up. But I'm going to use the restroom first. So I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Let's start a farming. I think we can't drop skill CDR because it affects the rate at which we build orbs by too much. Yeah, it's a little sus. I don't know if Tamer is going to stay the same way that it is forever because, like, it outclasses basically every weapon by having the damage of a high power gun while also having an insane drum mag and pretty high fire rate. I would be surprised if they left it as is because it's pretty out of line with everything else. What's worth investing into it? Just an activator, maybe? No formas? I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. Even if they did nerf it, I can't see them making it worse than other rifles. I mean, I'm sure it would still be a solid weapon to use, frankly. Honestly, even though I push the blue blood bloomer so much, I only do it because, like, you know, it makes the most sense with this build, especially from a numbers POV. You get to see so many number procs, and it's really fun to play when you have that much fire rate, but to be completely honest with you, most guns would work with this build because, you know, if you're doing less damage per bullet, I mean, if you're doing less damage per bullet, you're shooting faster. And if you're shooting slower, you're doing more damage per bullet. You know what I mean? It kind of evens out, or it should even out for the most part. How much damage is Massacre? Oh, I should show you because I'm actually curious of it myself. Might be a little bit hard to see though. I'll take off a couple of mods so that you can see it. This build, yeah, is purely for boss killing. The entire purpose it serves is to do a shit ton of burst damage to the boss when it's in a groggy state. Don't you need 2 sets of mods if you want to use a Tamer and an SMG? That is a very good question. Can you use, if you're using 2 of the same weapon types, can you use the same mod on both? I have no idea. I don't do both. Yes, even better then. By using Tamer plus SMG, you get to be cost effective with your Kuiper. But if you're gonna use Tamer plus SMG, I do recommend ammo conversion. If that's the case. Just in case, you never know. Where did you farm Blood and Iron? It only drops from the 122 boss. There are no other sources. Okay, let's take this off, and then we can... Oh. Oh, that was so weird. That song just cut off so abruptly that I thought my computer froze. I guess you could fuse it, but the odds of that occurring are fairly abysmal. Anyways, Blood and Iron. The damage of a massacre bullet. 26,000 non-crit. 31,000 on crit. Per bullet fired. On handgun. And then on the SMG. Hold on. They got DR. Yeah, you know, but it's going to scale down my regular bullets too on regular bosses. You can see it's the same. And I don't think that it will do anything for the shotgun except for apply once, but we could just look just for curiosity's sake. Yeah. Only applies once. Has any suggestion for mods? No idea. I don't know shit. I don't even know who Enzo is. I'm pretty sure that's the assassin from Assassin's Creed 2. Mind rating the game out of 10? 2 pros, 2 cons. I rate this game a 5.5 out of 10. 2 pros, the game is okay in pretty much every aspect that isn't monetization, which is one of its cons. It's very expensive. Even though its monetization model is the same as Warframe, it's a lot more expensive than Warframe. The pros also is this game probably has the best crossplay and interconnectivity between players of any game I think I've ever seen in modern releases. Very impressive. It's cross-platform, and the way that it kind of seamlessly connects players even between regions. But people will compare this game to Destiny. Its gunplay isn't as good, and the people will compare this game to Warframe. Its movement and melee is not as good. And all the girls got fat asses, man. I don't know what to tell you. Fun game, though. Good grind. All I would say is I wouldn't judge the actual content of the game itself, like the end game bosses, because I think most games in general don't release interesting and great bosses until sometime in their life cycle anyways. Like I remember Destiny 2's launch, there was just nothing interesting at its end game, and then they had that really cool first raid that was like all gold and everything, and I thought that was really neat. So I'd like to see them introduce more interesting fights akin to what like Destiny does as time goes on. Right now, the bosses at the current end game of this game are just okay. Not very interesting, not many mechs, but fun to shoot at. A lot of bullet sponge. But in the same vein, all the grind can be skipped with money. Well, almost all the grind. The process of gathering certain things can be skipped with money, yes, much like in Warframe. But the big problem with this game is they have not copied the market from Warframe, which is what makes a lot of things that are normally expensive accessible. For example, there are some Warframes that are way cheaper to buy from other players than it is to buy from the developers themselves, from the cash shop itself. Like way cheaper. And I even I even looked at that and I was like, oh shit, like it's practically a bait to buy it from the developers when you just get it way cheaper from other players in the market. They did say that they're planning on adding a market, and I really hope that you can trade premium currency through it. I think everyone's a bit skeptical whether or not you can, but I think if they did that, then a lot of things that are currently inaccessible would become a lot more tolerable and accessible for people. Will this game ever have raids? I don't know. I don't really know that much about the game in general. The slot is locked. I couldn't find a way to switch it over, Ash. Did you enjoy this more than Lost Ark at the same point in both games' life cycle? No. I think Lost Ark had a very magical air of discovery to it at the time of its launch. Even if the state of the game was quite bad by the end of Season 1, it was a very fascinating experience going through Lost Ark. A lot more complexity in general, too, and a lot more things to do. But this game has one thing that Lost Ark does not have, which I adore in a game, which is senseless, mindless grind. I like the ability to just turn my brain off and run in circles, killing packs of mobs that respawn over and over and over. Something that I've always kind of liked. Didn't get the 30% item 12 times in a row now. I think a lot of people have been making that meme already. Where it's like 20%, Nexon lies again. Once again, they lie about their rates. 20% is fake. I just did a guide on Glay. Whenever people ask about my mods or anything, I would appreciate it if someone can just tell them, oh, check today's VOD from 6 hours and 38 minutes into it. If you can do that, I would appreciate that, because I don't want to stop and answer this question every 5 minutes, because frankly, it is annoying. No offense to you if you're asking. I understand you just came here and asked, but it is annoying seeing that question 20,000 times a day. Maybe a pin? That's a good idea. You guys are smart. You should be streamers. /pin. Full guide on modules and Glay at 6 hours, 30 minutes in today's VOD. Check there before asking, or else. 6 hours and 36 minutes. Word Mustard, thank you for the prime. Oh, shit, not the Swamp Walker. Not that bitch ass. What is the best Descendant for a newbie who is still close to S tier? Don't look into tier lists or anything like that. The game gives you Bunny at the very beginning, and Bunny is the best farmer in the game, which you're going to spend a lot of time doing. After that, just pick whatever the fuck you want. Glay is cool. I made my own build with Glay, which I'm sharing with all of you now, but I'm sure that the other characters are really cool too. Blair is also really cool to me. I would like to make a build where you just toss a meatball at the boss and just do Giga Fire Dam. Do you always have VODs up? Yeah, my VODs are always available, and they're always up even while I'm streaming. Like, today's stream is already up. It's actively recording and up as we go along. Do you prefer to solo bosses with Clay? It doesn't really matter. Solo play, group play is all the same. But now, because I'm using HP Collector, playing solo is a little bit more convenient, because if someone else kills ads, then I can't recover from them. Dude, I was playing RimWorld before this game came out, and RimWorld is super fucking fun. I want to play more RimWorld when I have time. Game's sick. Ooh. Ah. Oh, I messed it up. That's not good. Run. Run. I haven't messed it up in so long. Hide. Leave me alone. As you can see, Massacre will sustain the whole time. Wow, that takes a long time. Okay. We grab this. We latch onto you. Hit once. Hold on. Hit a couple more times. Cast buff as we're falling. And you just kill the boss. I fucked up. Never mind. Defense, max HP. Nope. Which have substat as crit dam. All the crit dam, honestly, all the crit dam modules are so fucking strong. Kind of feels like you have to run them almost. Walk a tightrope is pretty cool because odds are you're probably going to put yourself under 50% HP when you use Massacre anyways. No. You have to... When you grab a boss, hit it once and then immediately hold right click until the boss is done shaking around. And then after that, right click until it's dead. That's always how you do it. Yeah. Left click. Left click, right click, tomato, tomato. Kill you, get some health back. Both sides softened up. Kill that thing. Activate this. Up we go. Hit once. Hold. Hit. 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 Massacre while falling. Out. Shoot him right in his taint. And stop. Now we just need to sustain a little bit. Kind of low on health. Good. Kill that, get some health back. We need one more. Kill that, get some health back. Up we go. Hit once. Hold. Hit. Oh, I forgot to massacre. Massacre while falling. Infinite ammo. The crab hit me. Defense. Nope. The reason why I'm not constantly shooting the boss, by the way, is because of Frenzy. If you shoot the boss too much, you'll build Frenzy, and then he'll go into his DR phase. So the reason why I just straight up ignore the boss and don't hit him at all is because I know I'll kill him in 2 bursts. So doing any extra damage beyond that might build the Frenzy, and then I would have to deal with the capsules and hitting him and like him healing and all that kind of stuff. So I don't touch the boss at all, and his Frenzy rate doesn't build as a result of that. Have you ran into one of these? Hold on, I'll check after that. The Frenzy bar is below the boss's HP bar. It's that purple bar. Massacre has an infinite duration, so as soon as we turn this yellow, first of all, let's get some health back. Little heal. We can shoot this. That's yellow. Load this up. Load Massacre up. Grapple on. 1 hit. Grab. Hit. Hit. Kill that ad. Get some heal. Out. We're just waiting. Internal cooldown. Wait, wait, wait. We need crits. Internal cooldown. Wait, wait, wait. Try and build meter on these guys. Load Massacre. Hit. And the crabs are pretty annoying, so we'll just move away from them while shooting. And that's my build. I'd say I cooked up a pretty good one, didn't I? Now we just need the full modules. Oh, defense and max HP. I'll use that. That's pretty decent. Do other bosses? I have to farm this boss because this boss gives me my set. You mean paid to make it work? Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I paid or not. I theory crafted this at the very beginning of the game. While everyone was sucking off Glock Glock super senses, I made this. It also worked without blood and iron. Man, that's a lot of defense loss. But I guess it's a HP. It's good for now. Try again when status changes. What's up, Fats? Blood and Iron makes it more potent and group friendly, right? Blood and Iron is what actually lets you do your burst. Because without Blood and Iron, you have to hunt mobs while fighting a boss, which is not pleasant. It ain't pleasant. I mean, considering how little resources there are on this game, I think I did a pretty good job of researching and learning shit. Like knowing how the frenzy bar works and stuff like that. So just saying, oh, you paid to make it work? I mean, that's pretty disrespectful. Let me know when you obstructor. I can't do shit to this boss. Are you on him already? Yeah, the thing is my components are not very good. They're not that good. These two I need to replace because they're one-liners. I need them to be two-liners. And my defense is about to tank as well, but that's okay. I already have a lot of defense as is. Try again when status changes. You wouldn't be able to test your theory that soon without paying? Oh, this works without paying. Actually, quite a few of you are running the same build right now and you didn't pay. So just saying, oh, you can't test this without paying, I think is kind of fucked up too. You would just do less damage. Like, oh, you wouldn't be able to test it. I still theory crafted it. And people are making it work without paying. This is just what it looks like when you have the full mods. And even then, I could make it even stronger. To make it work now, again, it would totally work without all this shit too. You just have less levels on your mods. it would totally work right now. I'm pretty sure at least some of you guys are using the same build at this point. I saw a Glade build with rockets. That's super senses. Does hitting weak point with Massacre matter? It does matter. But I'm actually not sure what constitutes a weak point. Like, is it the blue highlighted spot? Is it the spot under the blue highlighted spot? Does hitting the core when it's covered count as a weak point? Does shooting its eye count as a weak point, but it's covered? I'm actually not really sure at what point a weak point is a weak point. I'm under the presumption that its weak points are guarded by the covers and whatnot. Isn't weak point just the yellow numbers? Maybe. I'm a little unsure. What's the mechanic on Hangman exactly? Before the tubes fill up in the center, someone has to steal the cube, and you lower the tubes by succeeding the DPS check on his mouth. Can we peep the SMG mods? Check the pinned. Look at the pinned. It's just for mastery EXP and for formatting the weapon. Proficiency doesn't impact damage. Well, Nazestra's is pretty good for its debuff, but you have to constantly be shooting the boss for it to apply because Nazestra's falls off after, I think, 3 seconds. So you wouldn't be able to apply the debuff and then switch to the SMG afterwards. Plus, the DPS window is very small, and you don't want to be doing Massacre Burst when the boss gets up on his feet. Otherwise, you'll grief the Frenzy bar. The Frenzy thing is a pretty new discovery overall on how to like manipulate Frenzy so that you don't get the mech. And that's how I'm killing the boss without it doing his mech, where you have to where he recovers. If you mindlessly shoot the Massacre, you'll hit the mech. You'll hit it long before it dies. But if you attack only during Groggy with your burst, you can delay the mech a lot and just, in some cases, just not see it at all, which is great. It speeds up the kill tremendously. Mastery rank farm when? Never. Seems that mastery rank is significantly less important in this game than Warframe. Though it's still beneficial up to 20. And then I think the Perforator, the hand cannon, looks really good too, but I don't think I want to grind to 15 to start grinding that. That gun looks great, Perforator. It does look really good. This build, though, I forgot to mention it in that like little guide segment before, but at some point or another, you do need a legendary SMG. You should, because you cannot use a legendary reactor without a legendary SMG for this build. You have to. It just won't activate without it. So whether that's Thundercage or Python, you do need one. And the reason why you need a legendary reactor is it provides 20% more skill power. And that will outweigh any differences between the SMGs and the blue blood. It'll actually lean it more in favor of those. I say legendary ultimate, tomato, tomato. I will not be farming for it because I don't have the time to do it. But if you are planning on playing Glay long term, please keep that in mind, that if you form a blue blood and you're trying to play this in min-maxer, you will have to replace it. Okay, that part is very important. And then if you replace it, then those formulas kind of go to waste. Worth mentioning. I'm not planning on replacing it. I don't care about min-maxing that, but if you do, then yeah. You don't get the ultimate reactor buff if you're not using the weapon. Exactly. And that's why you need a legendary SMG specifically. Legendary reactors only function when you are using, like when the appropriate weapon is out and in your hands. Not just equipped to you, but literally in your hands. It can't just be stowed away on your back. It's weird, but basically reactors have two different distinctions. There's when the weapon is equipped and when the weapon is mounted. If it says optimization condition, like weapon needs to be equipped, then it doesn't matter if the weapon is out or not. It will work. And purple reactors can have this. Legendary or ultimate reactors will always say mounted, meaning whatever weapon it says in the optimization condition, you literally have to have that weapon in your hands for it to function. How can I get 7k electric resist to kill executioner? You don't need 7k electric resist. That's a heavy overestimation. Yeah. Of course, Morph. Of course. There are generally some pretty safe bets when it comes to upgrading mods. There's a few mods in the game that, like, you know for a fact you're going to use it. Like, for example, like action and reaction and rifling reinforcement. These are like no-brainers. You will use these mods. And so it's safe to upgrade them while you're going through the main story. If you know for a fact that you're going to be like using... does Massacre still provide the reactor bonus, given it pretty much copies your gun? I think so, but I don't actually know for sure, and it would be very difficult to test that. I'm actually not 100% sure, but it would be stupid if it didn't. That would be literally insane.
Morning, mister.
It would make legendary reactors literally unusable on Glay, which makes no sense. But then again, I can see that kind of bug making it through, to be honest. Where is a good spot to get the Glay reactor? There's this one desert mission that's a really popular Kuiper farming spot right now. And every time you complete it, there's a 50% chance of getting a material phase reactor, which is the reactor to use for Glay. And then like with a bunny player, it takes like 30 to 40 seconds per clear. So it's basically the best place to get material phase right now. Because right now material phases aren't in the rotation in any mob's loot pool. So there's that. Guy, thank you for the 5 months. I think, yeah, if I wasn't for a few format deep into my hand cannon already and enjoyed using hand cannon, I think having Tamer and your SMG of choice is probably the best way to go, because the Tamer is better than pretty much any handgun at this stage of the game. But again, there's concerns that Tamer could get nerfed because it is just so much better than basically every other gun. Why do you want high attack speed on weapon? Because Massacre's bonus applies per shot and it's a flat damage irrespective of the weapon that you use. So the faster you shoot, the more Massacre procs you get. Why not Thunder Cage, Tamer, Perforator? Why would you use Thunder Cage and Tamer at the same time? Wouldn't you only be using one of them? For the legendary reactor, you mean? Oh, legendary Tamer, Thunder Cage for your burst, Tamer for general. Oh, I mean, like at that point, I'm not sure why you would use Tamer and Perforator. You could use two guns that share the same bullets, especially as Glay, because when Glay is bursting, her bursting gun doesn't consume ammo. Whichever gun she's using to burst with doesn't use up ammo. So she can use two of the same ammo types with no issues. Wouldn't the Python SMG be a good choice over Blue Blood? Python SMG is probably best in slot choice. But you have to farm it, and I don't want to farm it. Because it has good fire rate, it's got good damage, it has statuses, though I'm not sure if they apply. I can't remember what it does. And it activates the reactor. It's a very, very good gun. It's better just to run story with Bunny than starter. That's okay if you want. It'll get through it faster. What's better between those two? The second one, 13k HP and 14k defense is better than 17k HP and 3k defense. Okay, anyways, back to the farm. Have you eaten yet? No. What's the strat for Hard Devourer? It's just, you just need to DPS and then kill the orbs quickly. What you farming for? Components. Trying to get my component set. How's the farm been today? It's been pretty good. Ooh, I don't know this will knock him. Maybe it will. I didn't massacre beforehand either. Oh, it does knock him. It's okay if the boss regenerates. You're just meant to kill him within like 3 frenzies. But again, the frenzy rate is largely determined by how much your group is shooting at him while he's not in his groggy state. Have you guys noticed that sometimes in some like runs of bosses you do, the boss frenzies a lot faster and a lot more frequently than other times? Right? It's just based off of people hitting him when he's not in groggy. Oh. Oh, it's kind of the same. Defense 789. Not really better. Have you tried Apex Predator over Iron Blood? I don't even know what that is. But Blood and Iron is a non-negotiable part of this build because you can't actually build your resource well without it. If I didn't have Blood and Iron, then I would only be able to do 1 burst before his frenzy. Oh, does it increase it by a lot? Mousing back and forth to compare. I'm too stupid to know how to do that. I hate that smash. You just can't avoid it. Come on. Ow. That really hurt. Oh. Hello? Crits? Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna mech. That sucks. Unlucky procs. It's okay, I could build. His shoulder is vulnerable anyways. That's a lot of lost 30%. Jesus. Huh. I think I shot too many bullets into him when he was getting up from his groggy. Defense MP. Versus non-attribute? Yes. The ones that I picked are the strongest ones for this build. I tested all of them in lab, and they were the ones that gave the biggest damage increase per bullet on Massacre. Do you have a YouTube video on your build? Nope. But there's a timestamp. I explained my build in detail in today's VOD. Do you invest on elemental resist? No. Wait, I have an idea. 2 birds, 1 stone to prevent frenzy. Come on. Fucking proc rate. Maybe... bad landing. If you fall from too high of a height, your character does a bad landing and kind of sucks. Lose damage time. The one you have, the reason why Python is better is because it lets you use a legendary reactor. My current gun that I'm using is great for this build, but it literally stops you from using a legendary reactor. And the reason that's an issue is because legendary reactors provide 20% more skill power compared to regular ones. You can super melee attack in the air, then the recovery time is much lower. Wait. Oh, that's good advice. That's really good advice. Yeah, I'll try it out. Yeah, grappling the floor is like what I normally do, but I have to cast on the descent. I'm not just descending after breaking the part. I have to cast my 3 skill as I'm falling, but then melee afterwards sounds actually pretty good. Oh, this farm is kind of... If you have any questions about the build, check the pen. Does a claw sub attack have good tracking? I almost never use it. I just like claws. They're cool. Fire rate? No, the SMG's damage also matters too. It makes up a big part of it. Did you run into any walls when going through MSQ? I accidentally formaed while I was in Fortress, the level 90 zone, and then everything was actually hurting a lot. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to forma after I was done with the story. That's a... Yeah, level reset. I'll try to do the melee to descend after again. Bastard. Nice. Pretty good. Nice. Okay, so the melee after casting, I think it's better. It feels like it's better. It feels a bit smoother on the landing. Why Devourer? He drops the set that I need. Oh. Wait. Oh. Oh, I accidentally dismantled the thing that I wanted to use. I thought I had equipped it, but I forgot I have to go back into town to equip it. Fuck. Oh, that's one more piece I'll have to farm, I guess. Hey, that was kind of stupid. I forgot that you can't... Well, I don't know if you can't equip things in here, but... Did you solo farm for Glay on Blood and Iron? You cannot solo farm Blood and Iron. You have to do it in a group. They force you to. The only boss that drops Blood and Iron is group only. But it's not a very difficult boss. No health packs. Come on. Nice. Yes, the melee advice was really good because you could use melee to animation cancel the cast and then start the descent immediately. That was really good advice. Thank you for that. That makes it way smoother. The movement in this game is pretty sick, to be honest. Yeah, it's not Warframe levels of sick, but I mean, for your standard looter shooter, it's not bad. It's kind of cool. Does every copy of it have the increase? Yes, it does, Eclipse. If you use an energy activator on something with a specific name, then every time you get that specific named item, it's already activated. Holy lag. Wow. Bad RNG. Come on, give me stacks. He's gonna enrage. Wait. Nice. Okay. Took him a moment to queue it up. We got him right before he did his mag. That was a little dicey. Defense max HP. Same as this. Max HP. No. Which hand cannon do you play? Immediate execution. What advantage does pistol provide over other guns? Nothing really. I just like it, and I think it's pretty good at stripping off the armor without building too much frenzy. I think there's no issue in using Tamer over hand cannon if you wanted to. Is Python the best SMG for bossing? It's probably the best SMG for this build in particular, but in bossing in general, I don't know. But for this build, yes, it would be the best in slot option.
Love you, Saint. Thanks for the great LA content and now with the TFD. You are amazing. Keep it up.
Ah, Sentinel Blood. Thank you for the $5. Thank you, thank you. Oh no. Oh no, 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 bad, 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 bad. My HP got too low and he did that attack that actually does so much damage. No. That sucks. His frenzy buildup isn't that high. That's good. We can still get it then. Does rolling have iframes? I should have lowered my health first. No, neither of these look good. Yeah, as long as I manage the frenzy well, it looks like I could kill him pretty consistently before it. Just can't get too overzealous with shooting. The hardest part, which isn't really that hard, is to, when you break the shoulder, is to land and quickly roll over to the other shoulder without wasting any animation time. How do you manage frenzy? There's a state that a lot of Korean games use that, I mean, it's not that uncommon in Western games, but they call it groggy. And groggy is a state in which the boss has been staggered down and can't fight back. In this game, when a boss is groggy, it can't build frenzy, and frenzy is built up as you shoot the boss. So if you're going to do huge burst damage with a shit ton of bullets, it's best to do it when the boss is groggy. That way it builds no frenzy and it takes longer for it to reach its major mech, which for this boss is massive HP regen. So by being smart with when I actually burst instead of bursting right away, he never gets to do his mech that lets him recover. And the way I do that is by breaking both of his shoulders and only bursting when he falls down after breaking his shoulders. Kind of unlucky with stacks. Drop my health. Oh shit. I fucked up. Oh, nice. You see how his frenzy bar didn't go up during that? It's I'm timing my bursts to only when he's down. Now I wait. I'm waiting internal cooldown. Shoot again. Waiting internal cooldown. Shoot again. All good to go. Switch to gun. Switch to massacre. Massacre's on. Hook on. Smash. Hold. Smash. Smash. Drop down. Shoot. What did he mean with the melee sub attack mechanic? When you are descending, you can use your melee attack to quickly descend, which is great. And it's especially good for this build because the melee attack descent animation cancels your 3 skills. So you can go into infinite ammo, descend quickly, and then get to where you need to. I could show you guys what I mean by the frenzy management, though. It's really easy to highlight what it means to manage your frenzy. Or really easy to demonstrate it. So on this example, I'm going to unload on the boss without it being groggy. And then you should pay attention to how much frenzy he gets from it. The Sterile Lands defense mission is... I am not building any orbs. There's 1 orb. 2 orbs. 3 orbs. So look at his bar, it's about halfway. This is what happens if you don't manage groggy. It basically goes full like right away. See? Fast shooting weapons. So Frenzy is built based off of number of hits. So the more your gun shoots, or the faster your gun shoots, the more Frenzy is built up. The amount of Frenzy that's built is irrespective of the damage dealt of the bullets. So things like ARs and SMGs are going to build up Frenzy really, really quickly on the boss. Meanwhile, slow shooting guns like hand cannons might be a bit weaker, but it builds it up much slower in comparison. Which can be pretty helpful. Yeah, the problem with snipers is that they just don't have a lot of ammo. Unless you're playing super senses. Wait, what am I doing? How much would you have to reform him for super senses? I have no idea. I don't know what a super senses build even looks like, to be honest. How do I turn on the boss frenzy thing? You have to scan the boss. You can only see a boss's frenzy gauge while it's scanned. Oh. Hmm? Is a groggy state when he's on the ground? Yeah. When a boss has been staggered onto the ground, it's considered groggy. That's right. Well, this farm is not going great. What's your extra reactor stats? They're pretty good. Dimension, skill, power boost ratio, and skill cooldown. Not too shabby. Duration would have been better, but honestly, farming a good reactor while dimension phase is, or mechanical phase is not in rotation sucks balls. It's not fun at all. Yeah, but the cooldown stat in general is not that important for Glay because we had to wait anyways, you know what I mean? The cooldown thing, the only thing it's actually useful for is the internal cooldown on blood and iron. No, you get all 4 pieces of the set. Any thoughts? Oh, I just tested off of modules. We did the numbers test and it's on stream, so if you have any questions, you could just refer back to that. I trust my testing more in a game that is kind of haphazard with its tooltips and extremely inaccurate a lot of the times. Thank you, Gabe. Two red thingies. Max HP defense. Honestly not very good because the opposite of this would be way better. When it's defense and HP, where defense is the main line and HP is the purple line, it's like 4,000 something and 700 and something. Kind of disappointing. Dismantle. Well, at least I could wear it for now, and it would be a little bit better than my current situation. Can you just run that boss forever? Yeah, there's no daily limits in this game. Almost surprising for a Korean game. Check Potent Collector. No, it's useless once you have Blood and Iron. Oh. There's no slash very few time locks. Yep. But it's not an MMO, that's why. If it was an MMO, you better bet there would be locks and dailies and stuff like that, but what's that TP animation? It came with the bundle of Ultimate Clay. Oh, nice, Eve. You can press shift. I know you guys always tell me this, and chat, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm ever gonna remember. I think I'm actually a lost cause. Yeah, that's fine, Wajidi. You should do that. Unless you need a low costing one for some reason, or for lower level characters for some odd reason. That's not good. No stacks. Wow, really no stacks? I'll deactivate Frenzy for now. Was taking too long? Come on. Holy shit, that is so bad. 2 stacks. Can I even actually cast my abilities? Yeah, but barely. Just enough health. Oh, well, it did in fact give me the... Oh no. Is that what you named it? I'm gonna rename... Can you rename it to something else? I'm not a big fan of those clickbait titles, Eve. Can you rename it to... I hate those things, actually. Something like that. No, I just don't like it. It makes me uneasy. Thank you for setting that up, though, Eve. Just, I'm very anti-clickbait, so it really throws me off. On YouTube, at least. I'll clickbait the shit out of Twitch, but YouTube, the thing about YouTube is it lives forever there. Man, you really are a good dude. Don't say that. I could be a serial killer off stream and you would have just complimented me. You don't know the people that you watch on the internet. Ooh. 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 Oh, fuck. What's the drop chance of mission monster stuff? Way too fucking low. And sometimes those monsters have multiple items in their loot pool, so it's like, even if something drops, it's sometimes not the thing that you want. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Eve. Sorry for the inconvenience. What's up, Foros? Bastard. That's not great. The location of the boss made it really weird. Sensor battery. Ooh, come on. I just can't get a gold line, can I? What causes your gun to do 3 types of damage? The innate element that's on the lines, the bullet damage, and then the added electric damage from the module. They're all separate lines. I should try jumping that. Is this hard mode? Yeah. Max HP, no. No. Fuck. It feels so awkward trying to grapple onto a boss's weak point and then missing, and you're just sitting there like... I feel like an idiot every time until it finally connects. I'm gonna be completely honest, guys. If I had the grappling hook mod, I would be hating myself right now, because what happens if you fail to actually grab onto the part? Do you just grapple onto the air next to it at that point? What the fuck? Yeah, I'd be so bad at that. My accuracy's not good enough. I need multiple tries. One orb. I said that I would try to jump over it, and I didn't. Two orbs. 3 orbs. Alicia, thank you for the prime. Two orbs. Three orbs. I'm actually surprised that grappled on. Is that a module? Yep. This is the Blood and Iron build. Well, Eve just uploaded the guide to it on YouTube. Oh, can you give me the link to that? I'll put it in pinned. Oh, it's there already. Nice. Oh. We're actually very lucky that bosses do not build Frenzy while groggy, because otherwise this build would be probably one of the most grief builds ever. It's because that they don't, that it works. Which means that it's... I mean, the whole groggy thing and not building Frenzy during groggy thing is really... That's unpublished information that, like, maybe some people noticed it, but no one's ever really talked about it. And it's really useful to know. Like, probably one of the core mechanics to know, in fact. It's so important to know that, actually, because that's what causes runs to frenzy so much. Like the runs where the boss enters his frenzy and can't be touched so many times is because of a lack of understanding of how groggy works. And just going into public boss fights and perma and raging boss, that's fucked up. I think it only matters for your build because other classes will capped by reloading downtime. Yeah, but if you use an SMG or if you use an AR over a hand cannon, you're gonna build Frenzy way fucking faster. But ARs and whatnot are stronger than hand cannons to begin with. I didn't even know that this was a perk of hand cannons until we just kind of discovered that just now. I was just using hand cannons because they're cool, but now there's kind of like this under... it's a perk of hand cannons that's just like relatively unknown now. It's really cool. I'm actually glad that there's a reason for me to stick with hand cannons now, because I almost picked up the tamer to replace it, but then my strategy wouldn't work because the tamer shoots too fucking fast. Yeah, its damage to shot ratio and its damage and damage to part per bullet ratio is really good compared to other guns. One bullet from a hand cannon does a good amount more damage and part damage than one bullet from pretty much anything else. Isn't scout rifle in the same boat? I think scout rifle would probably work for that too, yeah. Not gonna lie, it probably would. I don't know if there's any like super good scout rifles, but I think it would also do the job. Wait, do I not have research going? Oh, I do. So fucking loud when you accept these. Oh, I can make a lot of them. Nice. Sweet. How many do I have? Dude, I have 320 of these from crafting so far, and I can make so many more. You know, if you try to buy these off the cash shop, there's 75 of these thingies each for one. It's ridiculous. I think it's for one. Is it for one? God, I hope it's not for one. It is for one. Holy fuck. Oh, no, they're 25 each, not 75. That's still so much. That means from the 320 that I've crafted, that's over $100 worth of fine adjustment control axes just from crafting them. And I can, there's just no limit to how many I can craft. No end to it. What are they used for? They're one of the most important things to craft because those are the items that let you re-roll the lines on your gear, which make up a big part of your damage, or are responsible for a pretty big part of your damage. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you're Kuiper farming, you're probably going to have infinite mats. So you should always be crafting those whenever you visit town. Always, always, always. Because you never know when you're going to need them. Because the process of re-rolling lines on a weapon could eat up 100 of those. How do you know what to roll for stats? Well, the reason that I know what to roll for is because there's actually not that many options. Here, let me ask you, Sky to Power. Would you rather take extra damage on your gun or lower recoil? Which would you prefer? You know, even if there wasn't a meta, it's actually pretty obvious what you'd you do and do not take. Because a lot of the lines are just like nonsense. You know what I mean? If you actually look through the list, you wouldn't need to look up a guide. You'd realize, oh, okay, there's like 5 options. Oh, thank you, Mags. To be honest, chat, I don't actually know how good the crit rate line is. Because if it's just impacting base weapon crit chance, it's kind of... probably not that great. But... yeah, for Glay... I think for Glay, you kind of need to get crit chance. Even if it feels like it's not helping you a lot, I feel like you kind of need it. Because your orbs, you generate them from crits. Mags, thank you for the new Prime as well. Yeah, my overall critical hit rate on the SMG right now is 18.6%. And that's with quite a lot of crit chance related things on it. I've got marksman at 14.5. I have better insight at 39%. Yeah, the pistol is good, and it's very much so needed. My crit chance with this is 47.84, so half of my handgun shots are crits, which is great for fishing for resource. Another like perk that I think is almost understated. Do you still heal from the Blood and Iron mod? No, you do not. And that is entirely why we are running this mod, HP Collector. That's why I don't kill the ads back to back to back. I kill an ad, I wait 2 seconds. I kill an ad, I wait 2 seconds. Because every time I kill an ad, I want this to proc so that I have sustain. Every time we burst as Glay, we lose 20% max HP. So we need to fill our HP off from hitting the mobs. And it's even better, like if you emergency need HP, you turn off Frenzy, you get 50% of your heals back as well. And then now just from like 1 health pack, boom, you're like a full HP. Turning off Frenzy right before is actually pretty big. It makes things heal for so much more. So I've been turning off my Frenzy here and there for that reason. But yeah, HP Collector, so big. Otherwise, you'll end up dying just because you're just going to end up eventually killing yourself. In-game, of course. Super senses and spamming sniper rifle with unlimited ammo would be better build for bosses. What's your opinion? I think knowing what we know now, super senses with sniper rifle is just pretty good in general. Damage to like frenzy, but it doesn't do good burst damage. How much did you spend on this game so far? Like 150, but 40 of those dollars was a mistake. Well, 40 of those dollars was a stupid mistake. Oh no, 50 of them was. I said HP Collector was good yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't sure, but we also didn't have Blood and Iron until the end of yesterday. And then after we got our hands on Blood and Iron and actually understood what it did, it's like it just didn't really make sense until after we learned. Did you get... Yeah, you and one other person DM'd me, and it's okay. I didn't really get that many phase reactors from the kills, but I did get a decent amount from the mission reward. By the way, yeah, from the boss. By the way, give me your PayPal information, Mutara. I'll send you $60 since you gave me the information that basically got me to get my phase reactor, which is a pretty decent one. It's not too bad. Way better than my old one. But I said that I would give $60 to whoever gave me the phase reactor information first. Just message me your PayPal email address. Where is the farm for it? It is right here. Sterile land. And then this mission right here. This mission is actually a very good Kuiper farm as well. But more importantly, it has a 50% chance of dropping a phase reactor after you complete it. And with Bunny, it only takes like 40 seconds to finish each time. It's very, very fast. And the boss has a low chance of dropping a phase reactor too. Supposed to get a catalyst for killing 10 hard bosses. I don't think so, but I also don't know. I'm shooting too fast. I shouldn't do that. Oh. Do you know if skill critical hit rate applies to Z and F? Probably. I did notice that the critical hit rate of it feels independent, but I wasn't sure because it's kind of hard to test that. Max HP and defense. Better roll. $646, 33, 36. Wait, what? Max HP. I guess I could have this on for now. Same thing, if I get max HP on a sensor, I'll just use it. Ooh, my defense dropped a lot. I guess it's okay, but... Chat, I know you're gonna keep reminding me this and I'm always gonna forget, okay? These suck, honestly. Yeah, Swamp Walker was fucking hard. He gave me a hard time too. Swamp Walker was way harder than Pyromaniac or Dead Bride or Devourer on hard mode for me on my solo. But honestly, I just solved it. I solved it with this one simple, easy trick. Do not let him walk on the swamp. After that, it was easy peasy. His name is Swamp Walker, so if you don't let him walk on the swamp, it's easy. Here's the reason why. If you groggy the boss when he's fucking standing in... Okay, so... Here. Little bit of advice. When you are fighting Swamp Walker, okay? He goes like this. And he's always trying to set a certain distance from you, okay? And so if you're approaching him, he will back up. And he'll keep backing up. And he'll keep backing up until you get him out of the map and in the swamp. And so the trick is, when he's out in the swamp, before he frenzies, you need to move away from him. And then he'll start approaching you until he's out of the swamp. And then you can break the canisters without standing in the fucking swamp. That's my advice for Swamp Walker. Oh, yeah. That's how you approach woman? Does he really walk like that? Yeah, kinda. Just with a lot more missiles shooting at you at the same time. Oh, also, for what it's worth, Swamp Walker, kind of a bitch when it comes to his projectiles. It's really hard to dodge his projectiles. So, honestly, HP Collector probably goated fighting against him. Just FYI. For some reason, his attacks have just the most insane tracking. It's so hard to dodge him. So it will help with sustain, because not only will he hit you, he'll also poison you at the same time. Gotta get behind the wall. Yeah, then he busts out the fucking poison shotgun that blasts through the fucking wall. Swamp Walker, he ain't fucking around. Sky the Powerlifter, thank you for the new Prime. Yeah. Without adding all the polarities to max mods, her still burst a decent amount. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even if you don't have like full polarity, like full build like this, it will still do a lot of fucking damage for someone, like if you compare it to someone else's build with the same like progression in their modules. In any case, like, you should try to max this. You should try to max this. And I'm not gonna lie, those are like the only ones that I would say are essential to max. So if you don't have the mod capacity, focus on these two guys, and like all of these can be lower. Walk a tightrope, completely optional. It doesn't even have to be in there at all. HP collector is just quality of life, and before you have blood and iron, it's not even necessary. So yeah, even without a full Forma build, you can still like play this build just fine. Like the only modules in here that influence damage are these three. And then the duration ones are good too. Duration also influences your damage. And this one is just like super conditional. So honestly, these two are important, and then the duration ones are also important. So maybe like these four are pretty high priority for damage. Do primes have more module capacity? No, but they start off with polarity, so they get to skip 2 of the Forma grinds. That means you have to level to 40 twice less if you play as an ultimate. But I had to do those 2 extra ones anyways because I fucked up my build and I had to the Forma slots to change the sign on it. Fortunately, you don't have to make the same mistakes as me because I already published a fucking guide on this. And by me, I mean Eve published a guide on this. I'm just mooching off of her hard work. Is that the only bonus besides look? No. Ultimate Descendants also get more base stat. I don't know how much exactly, but they do. She does get some extra HP in defense. How are you getting adjustment control access in hard mode? I stopped getting them after campaign completion. Kuiper Farm. Kuiper Farm is providing all the mats for me to continuously craft those modules. Those control access things. That shit gives me infinite mats. Bunny's ass is more than just look. Okay, but Bunny's got cake regardless if she's ultimate or not. Let's be real here. These are the stat differences. Wait, that's it? I thought it was a lot more than that. What the fuck? This is ultimate Glay, I guess, and this is normal Glay. She also probably gets a little bit more max HP and defense on each level up as well, so it scales. I think someone said that by the time you hit level 40, the defense is a difference of 2,000. Wait. Oh, wait, no. Both of these are level 40 already. What the fuck? That's not level 1? Oh, I guess it's naked visas. Oh, that's a nice thought. Well, okay, then this is the difference for visa, and it will scale with modules. So if your modules give you like 500% defense, then it's like 500 more. Then it's like 500 more defense or something like that. Wow, that's actually way smaller than I thought. For Glay, it's 2k defense at level 1. How is that? Huh. How is that possible? How does Glay have that much defense at level 1? I mean, I can't check without going back to level 1. You're telling me Glay has more defense at level 1 than Visa at level 40 naked? I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the whole shield thing. Huh. I guess Glay has to be tanky because of the lack of shield. But... also, Visa feels a lot stronger than normal Visa. I don't think that's possible because I don't think you get attack stats in for the ultimate. It's purely defense stats. Even then, it seems quite small. What is this? The defense is so big. Huh. $2K defense at level 40. And that scales up to, I guess, 10,000 if you, with mods, if you have like 500%. Well, 500% is unrealistic. To be completely honest with you, no one's really going for 500% more defense. Even now, I'm only going for like a lot less than 500%. I think I'm only going for like 160% defense now. Oh, Bunny versus Ultimate Glay. Huh, no wonder bunnies are so squishy. All that speed. First image is normal Glay? What? That doesn't even make any sense. There's shield here. There's no way that's correct. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? I'm actually more surprised by the fact that they have the same HP, ultimate and non-ultimate. $1,800 defense difference at a 160% multiplier is actually completely inconsequential. This is a big nothing burger. That means a regular Glay compared to me would have, in the same build, 1,800 times 36, 5,700 less defense, which is, yeah, practically cosmetic. That's such a tiny amount of defense. I mean, that's okay. I thought when we first had 2K, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Sounds significant to me. It really isn't. First of all, it's only defensive stats. Second of all, it's only like 5,000 defense, and that's a giant nothing burger when people are running around with fucking 70,000 plus defense on a logarithmic scale. Yeah, I agree. We need to know information on how defense actually scales because up until now, I've just been assuming that defense is logarithmic. What's up with the green Lapras altar over your shoulder? Those are Nessies. Extra reactor. Where did all these come from? Wait. Have I been dropping reactors from Devourer? Oh. I mean, that's kind of nice. You can drop phase reactors. Albeit, it seems like quite the low chance, but... Dude, I didn't even do my Lost Ark raids, but I am so fucking ready for T4. HP heal modifier, any good on reactor? Not really. There's only like 3 lines that you truly want. Skill cooldown's like an okay compromise, but even then, that's like kind of whatever. All it does is impact the CDR really on Blood and Iron. Oh. Defense max HP. Max HP. Receive display time. Eh. Would he say that void inks are easier to solo? The pillar thing? There's no reason to solo those. Open world stuff does not. Oh, the bosses. Oh yeah, of course. Especially now, because like when you play with other people, they have a tendency to kill the ads, and like now we get easy sustain from ads. So for the one killing them, we never really have to worry about HP. Did you say you have a guide for this character? Yeah, it's in the pinned. How you got to 85? You had to forma the sub-weapon slot. That gives you 5 and lets you go over the 80 cap to 5. Their best place to level Descendants? I think just Kuiper farm and take it slow and farm Kuiper at the same time. It's Kuiper and gold, not just Kuiper. No, you can't jump over it. Hey, babe. Sub attack power is your melee. How do you not fall off when doing that thing on his shoulders? They tell you it at the very beginning of the game, the tutorial. Holding right click will prevent him from shaking you off. So worthless? Oh yeah, sub attack weapon. Sub attack power is giga worthless, at least for now. No. I guess it's not like I'm getting no Kuiper from this. I'm getting a lot of mods that I can dismantle, which is kind of decent. Well, better than nothing at least. That's weird. Come on. Come on, give me some stacks. Okay, one. Oh. Sometimes it's not responsive when I want to switch to my handgun for some reason. Do you know a good mission to power level as Descendants? Yeah. I don't recommend power leveling Descendants personally because it's kind of a waste of loot by doing that, but the Sterile Fields defense mission is good for that. How are you getting so many shots with just 3 stacks? It's explained in the guide. I've reset so many times and I still haven't gotten any components that are like decent. This is probably the most RNG farm yet, it feels like, at least for me. I need a module to drop with the correct baseline and then 2 correct stats underneath it. Well, at least 1 correct stat underneath it. Oh, actually, I guess it's not that many layers. It's like 2 layers of RNG. 3 layers after I only need like 1 item. Oh yeah. This is bullshit. What? Oh. Oh, stupid. I think enemies have crit resistance. They definitely have some form of crit resistance, which is kind of lame. Because that definitely don't feel like no 50% crit chance. That's for sure. Those are some Nexon crit rates.
28 months longer than all my relationships. Same point.
Oh. Okay, you're just gonna keep slamming? "12 executioner kills and no mod? Holy fuck." Is it like Obstructor where... Is it like Obstructor where like he only has like 3 or 4 things in his loot pool? Oh yeah. Where is the guide person you were talking about? Eve? Where do I get into the training room? The lab by the crafting area? Hey, Juju. Oh shit. When you enhance unique ability, does it matter the level of the material weapon? I don't know. I've never actually done that before. Did you have to use one on the bundle? It comes with a potato. It's included in that bundle. Wait, did I miss a piece of loot? Oh, I did. Damn it. That's a lot of HP to sacrifice. 18,000. Oh, actually it's just 3,000. I'm gonna get some defense out of it. Activate the full set. Tell you where to find it? Yeah, it kind of is and kind of isn't useful. Sorta. I think through that, people in chat were able to determine that there's actually no spot that drops material phase as a common drop. Is Eve in Albion? I don't know what Eve is doing. I think she plays a game. She's my mod in chat. She just clipped the part where I explained the build and chucked it on YouTube. It's in the pinned. Come on, crit. What are the ads? Oh, fuck. That's not good. Oh, spawn the ads. You bastard. Holy. No. No. Oh, fuck. I made him skip his ad spawn. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Saved. I did not activate it. No, I didn't have enough orbs. Fuck it, I'll just finish this run. That's kind of annoying. gonna just kill him from here. I think so. Bastard. Nope, still nothing. You missed two? I don't think they were modules, though. I mean, components. Well, there's something. Reactors. How'd you even see that? What? That's insane. Oh, the fucking mini-map? Bro, I don't think I've looked up there once in the last, like, 60 hours of gameplay. That's crazy. Locked to specific stats? Well, they can roll defense and HP, but I'm looking for high rolls. I think it's a high roll. Gold roll. You don't like the Tamer? Is not as strong for this build. In Vespers? Nope. I don't know shit. I gotta let him spawn his ads. Come on, check me off. Close for comfort. Annihilation sensors. Fuck, still nothing. How do you have white hair? Glazed hair becomes white when she goes into fury or frenzy state. It becomes old grandma. Add an exclamation white command. Bro, that's racist. Relax. Has your damage number spread all like that from the weapon or setting? What do you mean spread? I don't know anything about Valaby. All I know is she's a dolphin. She just looks like a dolphin. Spread with all numbers from fire, etc. Maybe it's a setting that I have on? Is it not like that for you, for elemental? So when you're... Nice. Two sensors again. No. Almost. That had potential to almost be good. HP recovery modifier. I mean, fuck it. I'll take it over that, I guess. Oh, you're a pyromaniac for us? You having trouble? You want me to get him? Let me at him. I'll fuck him up. If you don't mind, okay. I'll do one quick pyro run after this. Let's do one more of these. Anyone else needs pyro too? Ah. Can I join? Yeah, I'll have 2 open slots for it. Normal pyro. Can I join you from you? Yeah. Guess it's you two then. Oi! Nice. What did I get this time? Nope. Nope. We get the full stork meter. I think I know what sound you're talking about. The wah noise. This is hard mode devourer, yeah. Missed one. It's okay. As long as it's not the component. It only drops 2 components each time. It probably wasn't anything important. Just a sidereal energy. Yeah, I got you, Toasty. Foros slash... I'll do 2 runs because I want to get Toasty through as well. I'll just do 2 runs. Fuck. Where's the third person? And BR's in. I'll do just 2 runs. Is this NA? Doesn't matter what region you're on. My ID's up here, 8973. Just add me and then tell me who you are in the ID list. Take me on second then. All good. Toasty, you go in this run then, since he wants to go in the Slash wants to go in the second run. I'm PlayStation. Wait, add me. And for us, which one is you? Ah. Oh, just punch in this ID in player search and then it should pop up. Kill easy mobs? Yeah, more or less. In a nutshell. Also got killed by second boss. That's because the bosses in this game have fucking insane HP bloat. Good old bullet sponges. You could also give me your ID, Foros. I'll add you. The orbs suck balls, dude. I hate the orbs. I had to relaunch the game. Okay, Foros and Slash in the second run. I don't know who is who. I'm trying to find people in chat. Oh, rest mode needed it? I think rest mode's in here. Are you not? Oh, I guess not. Slayer is me. Great. Wait, return was not too much trouble. Yeah, what part, Dolo? What you looking for? You were ready to ask, regardless of if I said yes or no. I see you. I fucking see right through you, you bastard. Let's see. Python nanotube blueprint. Common pyromaniac, pattern 39. Hard executioner, pattern 59. Sterile land, void fusion reactor.
9 plus 10
And White Knight Gulch. On the pyromaniac. White Knight Gulch, block Cooper mining. Oh, that's a defense mission in White Knight Gulch. Monka. Oh, don't shoot at the boss so that we don't build frenzy. We'll skip the invulnerability. Don't shoot at him. Wow. Leave it to me. Oh, it's 4-man scaling. I won't be able to kill him that quick. Actually, it should be okay. Fire hot, fire hot, fire hot, fire hot, fire hot. Oi. Bastard. I don't think I could actually kill him before his invulnerability on 4-man scaling. Unless I get lucky, but... honestly... Oh, there you have it. I was just kind of lucky that he didn't frenzy. I guess he couldn't queue up the frenzy in time. That's like part luck. I don't like how I fucking soak in the lava though during that. Kind of hurts a little bit. Are you gonna make another character and get angry on it? I'll be busy with Lost Ark starting from tomorrow, I think. I got things to do to prep for T4, and by things to do, I mean I'm already prepped for T4. Honestly, oh yeah. I said that I would take tonight off because I've been streaming so much lately. Because my build's done. My goal was to completely make a my ideal endgame build on Glay before T4 dropped. Is Lost Ark T4 too? It's in 2 days. Or 3 days. Okay. Mr. Foros. I got Slash in that run. No Python. Just too lazy to farm it. Python would be BIS. It's just I figured just take too much time and the gain is small enough. Rest mode, is this you? And then Jan, you said you wanted to come too, right? Has anything gotten better? The Western version of the game has gotten a lot better, and then this month is a very important month for it because they're adding solo modes of a lot of the raids. Meaning you can play at your own pace without having to worry about raid anxiety. Oh, I gotta add Rest again. Wait, Rest, Jan, Forest. Oh, I got everyone. Wait, did I get everyone? Yeah, I did. Jan, Rest, Foros. Jan, Rest. Wait. Do you get gold from solo raids? Uh-huh. It's less gold than normal, but they compensate it with more mats than the group raid thing. They also made it so that all characters get a free set of level 7 gems, damage and cooldown, and also 3x5 engravings of your choice for free at all times. So you can make alts and gear them up really quickly. It's pretty nice. It's because we're moving on to tier 4, so they made the tier 3 section a lot better. Is this game online? Yeah. Same thing as last time, guys. Try to avoid hitting the boss to avoid building frenzy. Because if we get it right, then we will skip the invulnerability section. I don't like him staying in the lava, but the way I'm positioning myself always encourages him to stay in the lava. Oh, good. Pull him out of the lava like that. Oh, that's nice. Hello, orbs? Lava hurts. Lava's fucking hot. Ow. Come on. Shake. Punch. Punch. Nice. Fortunately, each time we caught him in the middle of an animation, so he didn't frenzy. It's always so close. Every time I fill up the frenzy bar and I'm like, oh, fuck. But we got to skip it again. Does Lost Ark NA still have a healthy community? It has a sustainable community. I wouldn't call it big anymore, but it's still there and they still got their impassioned players, and usually people are coming back now with the announcement of Tier 4 Season 3. Game's in a pretty decent spot. Still gatekeepy, but what can you do? Is it electric and fire? Yeah, I have fire and electric on it. Not because I want to, but because it's like what I rolled, I guess. I'm stuck on pyro since yesterday. Oh, fuck, bro. I guess we gotta get you out of there then. Sure, I'll do one more. I feel bad now. What's the hand cannon called? Immediate execution. Screenshot of your Descendant modules. There's a guide on how I built my character in the pinned. You think Lost Ark will come back in the West? I think it'll do okay in the West. I think it'll do okay in the sense that BDO does okay. You know, just sustainable with an impassioned community. I don't think it can have like a resurgence comeback, but I think it can be all right. Can you kill story mode pyro for me? This matchmaking is killing me. Yeah, I can help you out too, bruh. Tubra, Hello We, and Botman. Add me. How many times did you reset level? Like 7 times. I only needed to do it 5 times, but I fucked up and I had to reforma the forma twice. It sucked. Because I made mistakes in the planning of my builds. But now I got it right. So it's okay. Botman is me. Bad at games. Wait, Nyan Cat, what do you need? Nothing I added for fun? Okay, you can stay. Wait, who did I literally just add? Oh, yeah. I forgot. I'm Rui. Botman is me. Botman. 们继续。Can I join for story, Pyro? I will help you in a run after this. Wait, no, you have to make me feel bad. Tell me how you've been struggling on this and matchmaking sucks and you haven't been able to continue the game because matchmaking sucks and you've been hard stuck for 2 days. Tell me, give me a sob story and I'll... Hey! Who is that? Jishu!
Matchmaking is horrible.
Oh. Okay. Okay, he's just telling me his life story on how matchmaking is horrible.
Matchmaking is horrible.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Okay, same thing as before. Don't touch the boss. What? Wait. Did we? Huh? Oh, okay, we got everyone. I was like, did we leave someone behind? What the? Oh, whoever's kiting it? Good. Perfect. Keep that up. Keep that up. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Just like that, buddy. Oh, you bastard.
He's shredding.
Oh. No! Oh, it glitched! You fucking bastard! Come on. Bad news bears. I might go down. No prob.
Thank you so much, dude.
What is the handgun you're holding? This is Glaze ult when built as strong as it can.
Thank you, Saint. Thank you, Saint. Thank you, Saint.
No prob.
Sir.
Let's see. I need to continue farm. I need to go back to try and get my modules. Or components. Hopefully that is okay for now. What mods are you rocking now? There's a video. I think I should probably put tags on that YouTube video to begin with, so it's easier to find. Chapter marks. I made timestamps in the comments. Oh, perfect. Thank you. That makes it a lot easier. Come on. Give me the third stack. That's bad. I don't think I can actually prevent it. Maybe? Come on. Okay. I built so much frenzy in the first burst that I was actually really worried that it wouldn't work. I haven't subbed to you on YouTube. That's okay. I try not to watch YouTube content of Lost Ark anyways, so that it... Like, I'm already so engrossed in Lost Ark that the last thing I want is my homepage to have it too. Max HP defense. Again? I mean... Status? What's wrong with my status? Alt out, maybe? Oh, good call. I didn't notice. That's exactly what it was. I think we have... Oh, we have cleaners coming soon. I should probably wrap up fairly soon-ish then. Because we have cleaners coming today. I don't know if I'll take tonight off. Maybe I will. But I shouldn't stay up too late anyways, because lately I've been on a tear of just being on way too late. And going to sleep way too late as well. No problem, we.
Thank you again for the carry.
So maybe I make this my last run. You still going to the gym? No, I need a lift. I feel weak right now. I need to summon its shit. Nice. I messed up. That's okay.
Hello Mr. Streamer, hope you're having a good day.
Spartan, thank you for the 8 months. Can I ask a question? What's up? Sorry, Eve. I definitely gave you a tough job. Oh, I should actually look through these. Singularity, mechanics. Singularity, mechanics, mechanics, nothing. Nope. Nope. Nothing good. What would be the BIS Glay SMG Python? How's the day going? It's going well. I'm about to wrap things up.
Good morning, Saint.
For
How's
once,
the day going?
for once in a while, I'm not doing a crazy long stream. All right, chat. Here's the deal. Here's the dealio. I am going to take off for the day. And I might take tonight off or I might not take tonight off. I don't know yet. It just depends on how I'm feeling, if I feel like gaming when I wake up or not. If I feel like gaming, then I'll just go online and, I don't know, maybe just chill stream with no cam or something where I'm just a gremlin in the dark. However, the day after that, Lost Ark. Just hang out, talk about the game, knock out some raids. Doesn't have to be all my raids. And then the day after that is T4 in Season 3, which will be a very, very busy day, or a busy week, rather. It'll be a very busy week. So, with that being said, I feel fairly adequate in the sense that I managed to fully build out a character before T4 and Season 3 dropped, which was more or less my goal. I didn't get perfect components like I would have liked, but that's okay. If I come online tonight, I'll probably play a little bit more TFD. If you are curious about the build that I made, Eve cut up the part where I went into the build in detail, and you can find that in the pinned link. I wasn't planning on uploading that onto YouTube, but I guess Eve insisted, so by all means. But yeah, I'm going to head on out now and get some breakfast and just chill. Okay.